Hello everybody and welcome back to Crusader Kings, where we are currently monitoring Italy. This may or may not go our way. If it doesn't, we have a backup plan in France. So we're going to let that go ahead, and we are going to be working towards inheriting the Mongol Empire, absolutely. I did see a comment stating that we should. Yes, we should. This is accurate. But the Mongol Empire is expanding. And we can't do that. So we're going to let the Mongol Empire continue to expand, at least for a while. We'll target them soon, TM. That's going to be the official timing for that. I just wanted to double check that we were on absolute crown authority, and indeed we were. Yes, go ahead and get this abduction done. And any moment now. Is this bugged again? If it's bugged again, I'm just going to reload and see if it happens. Yeah, I'm thinking that the abduction is bugged again, where the actual event never fires. Let's try reloading the game. We're not very far into this, obviously. So this autosave doesn't matter. This is the Bizarro Ottomans game. We're going to load into this game here. And let's see if we can, like, isolate what's causing this bug. Like, it's a strange bug, right? If need be, we can brute force it through the debug mode. I would prefer not to. So we're going to try reloading this and see if it goes through this time. In fact, we may want to save, like, right on when we start the abduct event. And that may need to be a policy going forward. Because this is now the second time we've had our abduction actually fail to fire. So that's definitely interesting. Of course, the Byzantine Empire is under lock and key at this point. We're going to keep an eye on Italy and France. One of those will be coming into our realm next. We're just not entirely sure which one yet. Okay. Really, the autosave is good enough. I should have gone back to the autosave, but I didn't know when the exact timing of that was, so this is fine. We'll let the autosave be good enough. Those arms are clipping through in a kind of horrific way. But we're going to try the plan. It seems to just be bugged. Yep. It definitely seems to be bugged. Okay, so with that being the case, we have what? An 85% chance of this abduction going off? Okay. Let me pull up a random number generator. There we go. We'll just go to random.org here, and I'll be showing everything here. But we'll have to do this in a slightly awkward way. So let me swap over to display capture here, and you can see we are on random.org. We're going to generate a number between 1 and 100. I don't know if this is exactly how Paradox does it, but if this number is 85 or under, then we succeed, because we have an 85% chance of doing this. I guess we could say if the number is greater than 15, then we succeed. If the number is less than 15, then we fail. So let's see what happens here. 88. Okay, so we succeed, and we will hop back to game capture here. So here's the awkward part. We have to do this in debug mode, which necessitates a restart of the game. And what I'm actually going to do is I'm not going to make you sit and wait through all of it. I'm going to use the pause recording feature in OBS here, and we will be back as soon as we are in the game, and I'll show you what we do there and make the save, and then we'll load in the other, well, we'll load back into the non-debug mode here. And while we're doing that, I'll pause again. So that's going to be the plan here. I will be back in just a moment. Okay, there we go. Here we are in the game in debug mode. And now we need to go to this person here. We already rolled a success, so we are just going to quick imprison as a debug interaction there. So that's a success. And then we save, and I'm going to overwrite the save that I actually made off camera here. This is just a save on this day so that we didn't have to go back to the autosave. So we're going to go ahead and overwrite that save. That's the only change that we're going to make. And we will hop on out of here and restart the game in non-debug mode. So I will be right back again. Oh, wait, reset my cursor back to the middle when I exited. Awkward. Okay, now I'll be right back again. And there we go. We are back in the non-debug version of the game, and she is our prisoner. Now, note that the abduct scheme is still there. Once we tick forward, it should go away. Yes, abduct scheme ends because she's already in our prison. So there's that bug sorted. Fantastic. So we're going to grab a job done right here. There we go. And now we can proceed more or less as usual. So that's fantastic. My last chance, huh? We can't press this guy's claim. This is not something that we can do. May your journey be swift and safe. We're not going to promise something that we can't do. So, that's a war against tyranny. That's a liberty war. And that is a claim on a prince bishopric. So he's not going to lose his title, but he might lose some of his territory here. I have a dumb idea. It's a really dumb idea. And I don't think I'm going to do it. It was just a wild idea that popped into my head. And that idea is essentially as follows. So, we've got the heir to the Kingdom of Italy in our prison right now. We've got this daughter here. But what if we were to abduct this guy? And marry these two, and join together France and Italy, and then betroth our son to their child. It's a dumb idea, and I'm not going to do it. There's too many variables here. So we need to make a choice. France or Italy? France is the higher value target, in all honesty. Yeah, France is absolutely the higher value target. So in that case, we need to eliminate these three guys. So we'll go ahead and do that. And we will target France. That'll be fine. So we are, of course, going to need to take this person here and negotiate release with a recruit option. There we go. Perfect. So we'll recruit her into our court. And we will now arrange marriage for not our current heir, but rather Snorri here. Snorri is the next one? Yes. So we go to her, arrange marriage to Snorri, our grandson. This is the correct one? I believe so. We'll double check that. Yes, this is the correct one. So we do this. And we don't want to do this matrilineally, but we'll send that proposal. And we also want to educate her. And who do we want to educate her? Well, we want whoever's got the highest stewardship. I guess that's us. Awkward. We'll convert her culture and her faith. And we'll put her on a stewardship education. Not that I'm expecting that we'll actually get much out of that. But there we go. We might get a little out of it, I suppose. So we're going for France instead of Italy. If we get an option to go for Italy, that would be fine. But what I do want to do here as well is I do want to recruit her. Although we aren't able to actually recruit her. We could demand her conversion to our correct religion. But we couldn't convert her culture. I guess we'll convert her. And we'll just see what happens. Hopefully that allows us to do something with Italy later on. But we'll see if that opens up any doors. So, of course, France is going to need these to finish up. And one more beyond. Can we actually get another one going? No. We can do 2 at a time. That's what I thought. And both of these are maxed out, correct? Yes, they are. So no problem whatsoever there. Good. So France will come under our control in the eventual times. Okay, one of our plots was discovered, and it was this one. Oh, this is super easy. 150 gold? Yeah, that'll bump that back up to maximum. Perfect. No problem whatsoever there. Now, I would like to deal with Bohemia and Moldavia. We do have a de jure claim here. Only the one. I really want this guy to press his claim. He is allied to us, and I would absolutely help him. Like, it would be nice if we could tell him, if you want to press this claim, we'll support you. That would be a nice interaction to have in CK3, in all honesty. I'd be really happy about that. Unfortunately, that's not currently an option. Burgundy might become another target for us after France, but France is absolutely our target for right now. So that'll be fine. She is 26, so there will quite possibly be additional children here. We'll need to keep an eye on it. 300 gold? Sure. It's not like we're short on cash. We're making 12.2 per month. I'm not concerned. So we will go ahead and do that. I was expecting these to have fired by now. Or at least one of them. Okay, there we go. Get out of here. Excellent. Okay, so next up we're going to go for this guy. Cool. Who could possibly have anything to gain from this? I don't know. I don't think I could. Like, what would we want with that? The scheme was discovered, but we're actually still maxed out on the... we're still maxed out on the scheme. That's wonderful. I'm really happy about that. So that's great. This guy passed away. Sure. And we will kill this guy next. And he's dead. Cool. So now this guy is the primary heir. And we're working on him as well. So that's perfect. This will be just fine. We've got ourselves a very solid succession lined up here. I do want to check into this. This would be, right, the Baltic Empire and the Empire of Russia would be created. We'll be able to get those back, in theory, without any real problem. Improved defenses is fine. Do we want to disinherit this guy? Maybe. Actually, I'm leaning towards doing it. We can always undisinherit somebody, right? Actually, Snorri would be the next one down. Is Snorri next in line for the Byzantine Empire? No, actually. But that's our son. So after he dies, then it would be Snorri. So that's perfect. Yeah, Snorri will be fine. No problem whatsoever there. Let's check in on the Mongol Empire real quick here. They've got 48,000 troops available. They're continuing to expand into Cumania. And I love it. That's really good. We want the Mongol Empire to continue to expand. We want them to take up as much territory over here and over here as they can. Once they reach the Byzantine Empire and take all of this, we kind of want them to come to a dead halt. So that's something to think about. We consider Tengri to be hostile. What is the marriage hostility? We're not going to offer this, but hypothetically. Whoa, hang on. We're not even going to have to do serious machinations here? Fascinating. Okay, so that's wonderful. We're very, very happy about that. Our concubine is bearing our child. Which is probably fine. Probably fine. Our wife is pregnant or actually no, this is the Queen of France that's pregnant. This is not our wife. The Queen of France is currently pregnant, and that could... Did they disinherit her? They may have disinherited her. She doesn't come with a claim. let's see what happens after this pregnancy. Let's see, that's this guy here. They must have disinherited her. That's the only thing I can think of right now. It's a good move. She is still heir to the Duchy of Valois, so there is that. But she's not heir to the Kingdom of France. We can grab Court of Shadows. The thing that really makes me sad here is that she doesn't have a claim on the Kingdom of France either. Oh, right. The Kingdom of France here is male preference primogeniture, but the Kingdom of France here is male only. I don't know why it does that. This is Kingdom of France here, which is male-only succession. This, Kingdom of France, male preference. I feel like this is maybe a bug, but they are on male only, so fair enough. Back to the backup plan. Okay. That's really awkward. Actually, before we proceed, we could disinherit this guy. I want to check. Male preference, but is it actually male preference? No, it can't be because she's in charge. So male preference primogeniture. However, she hasn't disinherited our other sons. So that's not really an option. I wonder what happens if we kill all of the male nobles in the realm of France and there's no one to inherit it. Does it then fall back to female inheritors? It's just a hypothetical. I mean, these are not going to be good options here. Let's see what happens with this pregnancy. That'll be done in about a month. Okay. Another daughter. Yeah, I was trusting this tooltip here, which was male preference primogeniture. Didn't she appear? Hang on. I'm going to make a save here. And we're definitely coming back to this save. I'm not going to change anything. I just want to investigate if they just changed that. Didn't she appear as their heir previously? Like, if we go back to this save here, which is the one where we just came in after kidnapping her, after we fixed that bug, I want to check. I believe she appeared in the succession. So did they just change that? This is male preference. And she is here. But this says male only. And women cannot inherit claims. Is this also a bug? Hang on. I want to... We're going to revert back to the other save. So I want to hop into this guy and see what we've got going on here. Because... if we go into the succession here, high partition, male, high partition. Oh yeah, high partition. Okay, so high partition male preference is the realm succession law. And then if we go to the actual kingdom, it's male only high partition. So, okay, so that is a title succession law in the kingdom, but not in the realm. It's a little confusing. It's not a bug. Can confirm it is not a bug. It's a succession law here. So if you wanted to, say, enforce Saxon elective, you do that here. Of course, we aren't able to do that, and we aren't going to anyway. But yeah, that's not a bug. It's just very confusing. France, what is wrong with you? And it's super easy to remove, too. 250 prestige. I would have removed this. But I'm not the AI. The fact that women also can't get claims is certainly awkward there. So we're going to load that back in. We've got that small mystery solved. That's fantastic. I do like to know why things are telling me the things that they are, and that actually makes everything make sense, because it's certainly true that they are on male preference high partition, but that the kingdom has a law within it that is male only. Okay. So not too much we can do on France then. Yay. So in that case, this guy's got to go. And we will go ahead and work on that. We will invite in another agent. This guy will get us up to max, I believe. Sure, show in the queen. 92, probably close enough. And then the next one in, it's so weird, right? That this shows up, or at least showed up, with her in the line of succession, though. That's what threw me. Is that she originally definitely showed up in the line of succession. I don't know. I got nothing. At least that mystery is solved. So this guy's got to go. And we would like to do this. Obviously, he's not going to accept this. So we are going to have to re-abduct her, which we can do in 3 years. Okay. We may actually want to kill her and abduct her instead. We'll have to wait until after we're done with these, but yeah, that's probably going to be the best bet there. An alliance deal? He's a vassal in the Mongol Empire, but no, we're not going to do that for right now. Okay, so this, we need to bring in this guy to get this up to the same level of chance. There we go. 92% on both of those. That's good enough. So the Mongol Empire has definitely expanded, and that's good. We want that. Yeah, they definitely took territory up here. Fantastic. So they are on male preference. Are they actually on male preference? Yes. We'll wait for an opportunity there. And after we inherit Italy... Oh, hey, amiable. Sure. After we inherit Italy and the Byzantine Empire, that one's good to go. But after we inherit Italy, we'll go for the Mongol Empire next, probably. So they discovered our plot, and that definitely dropped the chances down pretty dramatically. We can bring this guy in for 50 gold. We can bring this guy in for 50 gold. And this lady for 65 gold. This guy for 61. That's probably more than enough to get us maxed out, right? 91%. That's good enough. We'll call that good. Yeah. I gotta admit, I'm a little salty about this male only, but it's fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. There's no bug there. It is absolutely correct. So that sounds good. Did Italy lose their territory? If they did, it was to the Byzantine Empire, which we're okay with. Cool. So that'll be fine. I just want to get this abduction ready to go. We lost an agent in one of these, I think, but we're still good. No problem here. Okay, sounds good. We will get these schemes done. 3 months and 2 months. Sounds good. Why are these day ticks taking so long? There, now they're going again. Weird. Absolutely bizarre. I was wondering why it was taking so long to get these done. Yes, do it. 300 gold, it's worth it. Cool. So we now can start work on abducting her. Perfect. Now, note that she converted back instantly when we released her. That's a little sad. A little sad, to be sure. However, we're now, I think, completely good to let these play out for a bit. Yes, we will get that done. Perfect. And they know nothing. So now we'll get her abducted, and that will be just fine. We're going to need to bring in some additional agents if we can. This will bring us up to 75. And 95. So that'll do the trick. And with that, it is time to put a cut in here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we'll properly get Italy under our control. I hope. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings. And I really do need to think of a segue for this. But we're going to hop over here and thank our channel members. Thank you to all the channel members for supporting this video. We don't have any council members just yet. You could be the first if you are so inclined. Spartan News is one of our channel members, of course. And we have an additional channel member who is not at the shout-out tier. It'll be a little less awkward when we have a couple more, because then I can do an and the rest sort of thing, and everyone else, or something to that effect. But also, of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, click the join button below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time. Did that twice today. Wow, okay, I took a screenshot instead of stopping the recording. I did that also in the Ainu video. Oh my. Okay, well, oh, exciting stuff.